G'day, friends. Look, sometimes when the chips are down and someone has their wisdom teeth out, you think, wow, how could they possibly push through so much pain for the good of a radio show? But here we are.
Yeah, sometimes when people have their wisdom teeth out, they say things that they may live to regret when the phones light up and you get a little bit of feedback about your controversial little statement that broke the phone system.
Yeah, just threw a line out there. And who would have thought Jodie led the absolute feedback?
I was like a little fish that went, give me that hook.
You weren't a fish, you were a giant shark. Jodes, it's been quite an adventure over the last sort of day or so.
Not just for you, for everyone surrounding you. It's been a real roller coaster ride.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Got my wisdom teeth out yesterday. I just took it on. You know, they said, oh, are you sure? You sure you want to get this done? It might kill a normal man. But I said, you know what? And then I got under the chair, and as they were doing
you got under the chair?
Yeah,
Is that how many drugs you had?
I was hiding. And then I was in the chair getting it done, and they're like, stop laughing. I'm like, it's so funny to me, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Just how tough. I mean, people were like, I was getting texts from mates. I'm like, wow. Don't forget about 1989 grand final.
Very interesting, Dennis, at that first bounce, because Yates came off the wing and went straight for Dermot Brereton. Dermot's down on his knees, as you can see.
Dermot Brereton, broken ribs, placed through in a grand final. That's nothing.
Yeah, right. Nothing compared to Andrew Hayes.
You know what I mean?
In the dentist chair. Wow, that's incredible stuff.
Yeah. So I just wonder, is what I went through yesterday, do you think, and I'm just putting it out there, it's just food for thought, and of course you can get involved with this, ladies, on 13 24 10 or 0400 919 919, is what I went through, do you think that would be more painful than childbirth?
Oh, no, you didn't.
I'm just putting it out there. I just wonder.
Are you still high? Like,
what do you mean?
Oh, yes. I'd love the ladies.
I'm just trying to have a discussion here. We're just having an open discussion.
I would love the ladies to get involved here on 13 24 10. Is squeezing a watermelon out of your nether regions less painful than going to the dentist like Andrew Hayes? And I can't take your toughness seriously when you stand there looking like a chipmunk, and not just a full chipmunk. You're not even a full chipmunk. You're a half chipmunk. Because it's one side of your cheeks is like you've got 72 nuts stored in them for winter, but the other side is just skinny. You're going to be very hungry on your left side, my friend.
Yeah, jeez. Wow, didn't Jodie turn? I just sort of threw it out there, so you should handle this. Just cast it out there. And then bang.
But the funny part about that is your wife is about to go through childbirth for the third time. So I very dare you, half chipmunk, to go home and suggest to her that what she's about to go through is less painful than you having a couple of teeth out.
That's a similar response to when I did say to my wife when she was talking about childbirth, 2 births without drugs as well.
Yeah.
And then I said to her,
oh no.
Cara, we've all had cramps in our groins before. I'm just kidding, ladies. Oh my God, the phones are going off.
Oh my God. 0400 919 919. The text line, that's open too. Ladies, all the feedback for Andrew Hayes this morning. And if you would really like to know just how tough he was feeling right before the surgery, this is the message that he sent to our group chat. If I don't make it through surgery, don't replace me. Just run best of shows. And tell Cara not to remarry.
I'm that sort of operator. I don't want to be replaced in any facet.
You thought you were going to die, so shut up.
Well, Hayesy, you could go to the gym or do the shopping or go to work.
But what if you went in a beachier direction?
You're only a what if away from a holiday with the What If app.
Book accommodation, flights, packages and more.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Phone just went bananas, which was strange because we're not giving away show tickets until after 8 o'clock. What's going on?
We're not giving away a golden ticket upgrade. We're not giving away Port Adelaide tickets. What's happened, Andrew Hayes?
I'm not really sure.
Oh, I know. You just suggested that you having a couple of wisdom teeth out was worse than childbirth.
It was just food for thought. I just sort of... You should have seen the lines as well. Literally, they just... All 8 lines, bang.
Yeah. Hi, Tana. Good morning. Happy Friday. Do you have some thoughts for Andrew?
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you for asking. I gave birth, and you know what? It didn't hurt at all. Said no parent ever who pushed the baby out. I'm sorry, Hayesy, but unless you have forcibly pushed a 20-centimetre tooth out of a 10-centimetre hole, completely pain-free, that is the most outrageous thing you've ever
Okay, Tana. I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on this one.
Oh, jeepers. I've never seen a tooth that big either, just quietly.
Here, and Tana, finally, she left us with this. Solid stuff.
Oh, dear. What a shame the diary's already done for this week, because Tana would have made it.
Do you know what, Tana? We're going to give you a $100 Schnithouse voucher.
Yes.
Thank you. I mean, you're still completely outrageous, but thank you.
Good on you, Tana.
That works.
Oh, we have to go to Andrea. You have won our golden ticket upgrade this morning.
Oh my gosh.
Well done.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Well done, Andrew. It's very good stuff. Are you ready to go? It's time for the Royal Adelaide Show. Book tickets at theshow.com.au and Foodland. So this is the best way to possibly experience the show. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well done. See, I feel like Andrea's a bit mad at you after those comments she just made. She was a bit flat. She's just like, no, I'm off him.
Yeah. Well, her and every other lady in Adelaide who was given birth. So I just thought I'd sort of light a little bomb and then run off and see what happened. But
well done.
Hey, here we are. What's the theme for this week's version of Jodies Diary?
Oh, the theme that's been this week of your doing, you've just been an absolute creep.
Oh, okay. Once again, you're venting about me. Enjoy Jodies Diary.
Jodies Diary.
Dear Diary, I'm ashamed to admit this week, but I came across as an absolute sleaze bucket.
Oh, loosen up my buttons, baby.
Unbelievable stuff. Nicole Scherzinger back in the day.
Oh, boy. And when I just said to you, hey, loosen up my buttons, baby, it sounded way creepier than I wanted it to.
But it turns out that Andrew Hayes will literally crack on to anyone. First, there was camera guy Josh, a.k.a. Beard from Ted Lasso.
I love your beard. Hey,
Oh, okay.
what we do need to...
Wow.
because I can't grow a beard at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's all patchy, so if I tried to, it just look really, really... I'd look like I was sick. That's a man who can grow a consistent, thick, well-coloured beard.
Yeah, but
and I respect that.
It sounded like you were standing at a bar at a nightclub and you're like, I love beards.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Hey, I'll see you after the show.
Okay.
So there was Beard from Ted Lasso, then number 18 for the Port Adelaide Football Club.
And yesterday I was watching the football and Jason Horn-Francis kicked that first goal of his. I jumped up and I looked at the screen and I said, I love you, Jason. I love you.
JAF, get over here.
I love you. And I was kissing the TV screen at work and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I was like, shut up. I love Jason.
So Beard from Ted Lasso, Jason Horn-Francis, and now Tommy Wren again.
The Weekend Sports Wrap with Tom Wren.
Is that Boys to Men?
Why not?
I used to love that song. I still do.
Okay, so Beard, Jason Horn-Francis, Tommy Wren, and now producer Zoe's boyfriend Alex.
Producer Zoe, though, I mean, you're right in the guts of it. In a beautiful relation with a very handsome young man.
That's right.
He's landed on her feet too.
Oh, hasn't she?
Oh,
Isn't Alex divine?
Alex isn't he
Get a
just
room.
breathtaking.
Diary, it seems that my good friend Andrew wasn't the only one having a relationship crisis this week. Am I right, Liz from Harndorf?
I haven't been on one date since I've been separated from my ex for about 6.5 years.
Yeah.
And it's more about, forget the apps, I know everybody loves them, but give me a break. And then getting ready, oh my God. I love putting a frock on and getting out.
Yeah.
And just the makeup, in your 50s, it's like, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'd rather have a beer and just go see a band. Thank you very much.
Oh, God.
But look, you know what? I love men. Being a sporty girl, I train with blokes all the time. I don't want any bloke to think, oh, what an absolute bitch. It's not. It's just, I'm going to shut up, all right? I can hear you guys talking about this.
Oh, hear you, Lizzie. Meantime, I'll just be in the corner butchering live ads again.
Available for immediate delivery, or with state-of-the-art service department backed by award-winning customer service.
Love that service department.
Just kind of feels like that part of the anatomy was on my brain.
On 13 24 10, what happened to your ring?
Hey, Liz, you doing okay?
Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, so get ready on that button. Do you know how long it takes to strap up your boobs to get into a really nice dress to go out? It takes a long time. There you go, boys. You didn't know that one, did you?
Oh, Lizzie. And finally, Diary, Hayesy's wife got a little bit of his love.
Straight down the line. I remember when I met my wife, Cara.
Uh-oh.
Before she'd finished saying the word Cara, I was like, will you marry me?
Yeah.
And she said, what? And I said, Do you want a drink?
Yeah. Which is surprising because you've pretty much cracked on to every bloke in this building this week.
That's strange, isn't it?
Stand by for Jodies Diary at the end of the week, everybody.
Yeah.
So to Beard,
See you after the show.
Jason Horn-Francis,
I love Jason.
Tommy Wren,
Is that Boys to Men? I used to love that song. I still do.
and producer Zoe's boyfriend Alex,
Breathtaking.
and to our gal Liz.
I'm going to shut up. All right.
Go off this weekend, kings and queens. All my love, Jodie.
Battle of the Bangers.
Let's get up and about.
Yes.
Battle of the Bangers because it's Friday and everything is heading in the right direction now.
Yeah, everything good now.
Let's get the RPMs up, I reckon.
Yeah, let's just shake Billy off and go in a different direction.
Okay.
And if you'd like to do that, jump on the Jodie and Hayesy Instagram page, vote for my song. It is called Levels by Avicii.
That's your first option. Alternatively, you could jump on board and sling a vote to the good guys. I've got Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. Oh, wow. What a banger, eh? This just, remember the Gorillaz? My favourite virtual band from England.
Yeah, I mean, what do the gorillas actually look like, though? Has anyone spotted the actual gorillas?
They're a virtual band,
What do you mean?
which means they're made up of, like, basically cartoon characters and virtual pictures and everything.
No, but I understand that, but there's got to be someone behind the gorillas.
AI, mate. AI. I'm not sure what the boys look like exactly.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so there you go. Two good options there. You got Gorillas, so you got Levels. I can't believe how close it is.
It is.
Like, it's ridiculous. Literally right now as you speak, one vote separates it.
Well, when I looked, it was 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's percentage. You can still have one vote separating and still be at 50%. I don't want to...
Did you do a maths or what?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes, but one vote can still separate it. If it's big enough with the votes, Jodes, it can still be at 50%.
And what I'm trying to say here is that Andrew Hayes had his wisdom teeth out yesterday and may still be under the influence of that silly little laughing gas.
Can you not work that out?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You can still be at 50% even though there's one vote the difference if the votes are high enough.
I don't know.
Unless it's perfectly out of 100 votes and it's 51 to 49, it can still be at 50%.
Could you please play Levels by Avicii again? Please.
Can you get your head around that?
No.
Oh, my God.
What are you saying?
I can't stress this enough.
Yep.
Sling a vote for the good guys here.
Oh, righto.
Right, jump on at Jodie and Hayesy. Get voting.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hazy's on Miss Daisy.
End of the working week. That means it's Friday. You go off. All right, 25th of August. To go back to 1961, Billy Ray Cyrus was born in Flatswood, Kentucky. Today's his 62nd birthday. Good on you, Billy Ray.
Well done.
Yeah.
Billy Ray.
Did really well with Molly too. She's just a gift.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
I don't think they're talking at the moment.
Are they one on?
No, I think he's off her on social media.
Oh.
Which is, I can speak from experience. When your daughter unfollows you on social, you're in trouble.
What, did that happen?
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, or they set up fake accounts.
What,
do you
troll
think?
you?
No.
Oh, my God. Death threats? Oh, my gosh. Where did this come from?
No, just so it's a cleaner version of what might be a little bit more.
What's going on with the oddies and social media? Because Greg got done for posting stunning under 10-year-old dancing photos.
Can you please context that? That was because our 10-year-old hijacked his social media and then commented. It was like, ooh, stunning, under Greg Oddie.
Yeah. Did the jury buy that? Unbelievable stuff. 1981, Jeff Schwartz, a 19-year-old American, achieved a solo record for bouncing on a trampoline. He went for 266 hours and 9 minutes.
Started off then like a kind of dare kind of thing, so just got carried away, and this is where I am now. What I am is someone trying to break a record. There are a lot of people out there trying to break records. I wish they could. I say I'm pretty weird.
Oh, that's a lot.
God, Jeff, get a life. That's 266 hours.
Yeah.
Just did that.
That's how long I feel like I've watched my 10-year-old do backflips on the trampoline. But my mum, watch this. No, yeah, okay, I'll watch again. That's right. I've seen 7,000 of them. But go on.
How are you possibly not getting bored of this?
Oh, landed that one again, darling. Good, thanks.
2018 boxing match between YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul ends in a draw in Manchester, England.
Big uppercut for Logan Paul. KSI stumbling and bumbling to his corner. He's complaining.
Got to say, the Paul brothers can throw 'em.
Are they the Paul brothers? Are they the ones that have done that stupid drink that everyone went nuts for?
Yeah, that is Logan.
Oh, yeah, right.
Specifically Logan. But yeah, the Paul brothers, massive YouTube, pioneers on YouTube.
Oh,
must
yeah.
be said.
Good stuff, boys.
And Jake has made a lot of money and can genuinely fight.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And Logan, well done for putting more caffeine into one soft drink for children than anyone ever humanly thought possible.
Isn't it crazy when you pick up a can of Prime and you watch it, and even when it's sitting there by itself, it's shaking? It's that anxious. It's got that much caffeine in
Because
it.
it drank itself, and now it's just got the jitters.
Its heart rate's going at 200 clicks a minute. Number one song on August 25th, 2007, Stronger by Kanye West. Kanye is a really stable character, isn't he?
Yeah. There's a man that shouldn't drink Prime.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Make it through it makes us harder, better, faster.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. This is huge.
Jodies Juice.
Well, Ed Sheeran, you'll be relieved to know, still has some feelings to share, Andrew Hayes. He's going to release an album called Autumn Variations.
Yes.
14 tracks. New songs that explore the shared emotions of, ready for it, love, heartbreak, depression and loneliness among Sheeran and his friends. So he came out and he said, when I went through a difficult time at the start of the year, writing songs helped me understand my feelings and come to terms with what was going on.
Oh, good on you, Ed. And here's the thing about Ed Sheeran. If he puts out 14 songs, you're going to absolutely adore at least 11 of them.
Oh, I know. But he can't miss, that's the thing.
That's his issue, isn't it? The bloke just does not know how to write a bad song.
No, exactly right. Remember when he wrote Galway Girl and I was like, ooh, he's taking the mickey here because he's just taken an Irish jig song and made it into a pop hit.
Yeah.
He can do anything.
It was good, though. So you didn't like that song, but I loved it.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
It also gets to the stage where if it's from Ed Sheeran, you're like, I think I like this song.
Yeah.
Purely because the artist's name is Ed Sheeran.
And purely because you'll hear it a lot here on Nova, so, get used to it. Oh, dear. Let's move on to Jennifer Aniston, who stars in Morning Wars. Have you seen that?
No, but I want to. Is that on Apple TV?
It's on Apple TV.
So this is the last remaining stream that I don't have.
Oh, please do yourself a favour and get it. There's some
I
really...
can't afford to have all the streams.
Oh, no, but also Ted Lasso's on that, and you need to watch that.
Yes, I need to watch Ted Lasso for sure, just to so I can make the correlation with camera guy Josh and his beautiful beard.
Yeah. When you see it, you'll go, Jodie was right.
That's a good enough hook for me.
As per usual. So Jennifer Aniston, who stars in that show, has spoken out about her experience with Harvey Weinstein. So this is relevant because her co-host on the show was accused of all sorts of sexual harassment. And, he had all these liaisons outside of his marriage. Some were consensual, some were a little bit iffy. So that's why she's talking out about Harvey. And she said she had no personal experience of his sexual harassment, but she deliberately avoided being alone with him.
Right.
So she said, he's not a guy you're like, God, I can't wait to hang out with Harvey. Never. You're actually like, oh, God, okay, suck it up, if she had to have a meeting with him, which she did. And she said, I remember actually came to visit me on a pitch a movie on a movie set, and I do remember consciously having a person stay in my trailer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that makes me feel sick.
There's a lot that's been uncovered over the last couple of years.
Yeah, certainly is. Carl Stefanovic.
Juice.
Sorry, forgot you were going to play that. Carl Stefanovic has unleashed on Anastasia Palaszczuk. Is that how you say it?
Palaszczuk, yeah, that's a good. I mean, it certainly doesn't read that way, but that's the correct pronunciation.
It looks like Palaszczuk, but it's Palaszczuk. Over the state's crime crisis, accusing her of running scared from a spike in youth offending. It was a bit of a fiery interview on the Today Show, and the host warned the Queensland Premier that she was losing the people. Have a listen.
Premier, it's not working.
There is a lot of work that is happening across the state.
It's not working. 7 out of 10 are reoffending. The bail laws aren't working. The punishment or lack thereof. It's just not working, and you're losing the people.
No, your facts are incorrect.
You know these people. You met with them yesterday. You have literally husbands who have lost their wives to allegedly reoffending people.
Yep.
You must know the longer it takes, how many more people are we going to lose?
Strong words by Carl.
Carl's firing up. Okay, that's my juice for this morning because we are late for the news.
Jodies Juice.
Battle of the Bangers.
Joe's an unbelievably special guest in the studio to reveal this week's winner of Battle of the Bangers.
He sure is. He's here. He's got the winning song in his hand. Let's recap here for just a moment and run you through who's up against each other this week.
Yeah. So you've got Levels by Avicii. This was Jodie. It's a bang. It's a good song, I'll say that. Very good song, good selection.
Yep.
But I went in a different direction. I went a bit of Gorillaz. Importantly, 2 up-and-about songs for a Friday.
Yeah.
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 Orazio Fantasia is here. Good morning, great man.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. You're looking very pleased with yourself.
Yeah, I'm excited to announce this winner.
Let me ask you this question. Is it close?
Yeah, reasonably.
All right.
Can I ask you this as well, Orazio? Which one do you like? Because is there a clear-cut winner here? Or did it come down to your final vote?
I'm going to say it came down to my final vote.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was that close.
That close.
All
and
right,
the winner.
Let me just set this up here. Oh.
No, don't go too early. Is Levels.
Yeah!
By Avicii.
Are you kidding?
Bang. By 1%. 1%.
Oh my God, was it?
Yep.
Did you vote for me?
No,
I did.
I love you, Orazio! I love you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, play it.
Yeah,
Wait,
you'd
go
think
on.
this would turn me off Orazio, but I'm still just as wildly into him. So. All right, this week's winner of Battle of the Bangers is Avicii Levels Jodies, which brings the score, I believe, to 8 apiece.
Sure does.
Even Stevens.
She's back.
There you go.
Orazio Fantasia, Orazio Fantasia, Orazio Fantasia, Orazio Fantasia.
Please welcome to Jodie and Hayesy, Orazio Fantasia.
There he is, always generous, just armed with tickets.
Yeah.
Always.
Very nice. Orazio, when you played Miley Cyrus, then too just looked at me and winked and went, "That's a banger."
Yeah,
That's the next one. Someone's got to play that.
That's it, Rose. Just perk up. A bit of Miley.
Oh dear. Orazio, got a few tickets to give away to what will be the final home game of the season, a big one. And as we've spoken about all week, Hayesy, midday start on a Sunday. So that means you can probably have your first beer at around 11:52.
Yeah.
Or go right through.
Yeah.
Whichever way you want to, I guess.
Straight through.
Yeah.
We were talking about as well, a little bit unusual, or maybe not so much, where Never Tear Us Apart is playing, and you're like, should I be drinking a beer in the AM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Play on.
That's all right. Who wins on the weekend?
Us, of course.
By
But
a
it's
lot.
Wouldn't it be
gonna
odd if he went Richmond?
Oh, I think Richmond have got this. Fought by a lot, I think.
No, yeah, well, we spoke about that during the week. It's just the mindset's got to be on. It's their last game of the year, so they're going to come out firing. So we can't just roll in and think we're just going to, come in and win by 10 goals. That's the wrong attitude.
You would have been there for the Tom Jonas announcement this week. What was the vibe like amongst the group?
Yeah, it's always sad when someone retires. You never want anyone's career to finish. And especially Tom, such an inspirational captain, but even better friend. It was pretty rough, yeah.
Describe to us Tom Jonas. Do you give us an insight into his personality?
Yeah, tall, muscly,
Captain,
dad.
number one.
No, I think, the way he plays on field is a real tough man. When he's away from the field, he's actually gentle, empathetic, a really caring leader.
Did you say pathetic or empathetic?
Empathetic.
Oh, good.
No, not pathetic. Jeez, I'm not.
Which is a good mix, because it's the worst when it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Gentle on the field.
But a good mate?
A very good mate, yeah. And, I'm excited for what's to come with him. He's got 2 beautiful kids, and dad life is exciting for him.
Yeah.
And so what does he do next? Just up there at Hey Diddle Wines? Is that the plan? Or?
Drinking a bit more.
Yeah, probably drink lots of long lunches, I'm sure will be on the cards. But he does have his law degree if he wants to be a lawyer.
Oh.
So he's also a genius.
A fair backup plan, isn't it?
Has he done an MBA as well?
He has, yep.
One of
He's
those
just
bloody
ticking everything.
overachievers.
I know, right?
Oh, God.
You
What
and
else
I
is
can't
going
even
on?
be good at one thing.
I know. Tom Jones has got so many different options. Mate, your form, very good on sample on the weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, a couple of cheap ones, but they all add up. Yeah, out the back.
Got to be in the right spot at the right time for a reason. Mate, were you close?
Well, I had a good chat with Kenny, and I think, it's hard to change a winning team when you're going so well. And I've only really done it for, a couple of weeks, so I need to keep building some form. But me and Frankie Evans definitely trying to bang the door down.
I suppose it's a long finals campaign as well.
It is, that's right. And that's our mindset. You got to stay ready because you never know what can happen.
Things can turn in finals, can't they?
There's always a fairy tale. So, fingers crossed.
Well, I mean, no one deserves that fairy tale more than you. So, I mean, not that you want someone else to fall over.
Absolutely not.
But at the same time, if you want anyone coming through, it's someone like you.
Love to be out there, more than anything.
Mate, isn't it, just in terms of the club in general, it's an exciting time of the year. Does it feel, I'm not sure, does it feel like a little bit different this year?
I think...
You feel better primed, I'll say this, and do you feel better primed this time around than the last couple of years?
I was going to say I feel like we're in a better position, so we're just thinking the same thing. Yeah, I feel like the way we're playing and the way we're structuring up, definitely in a different position to the last finals campaign we played.
Yeah.
What about Charlie? Where's he at?
Yeah, he's still in the moon boot. Big Charles. I think he might get that off this week.
Right.
See how he goes. Trent McKenzie was running the other day, which is good. So trying to get a few more trips back, which will be nice.
Okay.
Timing's everything. I mean, it's not just at the amateurs, but even at the AFL level, all the boys seem to find themselves ready to go during the finals.
Finals time.
You're perking up for the finals, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Not with this jaw. I'll tell you what.
No.
Hey, Rose, we were talking about it before. I've just had my wisdom teeth out.
And he's the toughest person in Australia,
I don't
realise?
want to talk about bravery and all those types of things. I'll let other people do it. But worst injury you've ever had?
I have had my wisdom teeth out. It is sore, but not,
Wait, you said
you're out for 6 weeks with your
In terms of having your wisdom teeth out, he suggested earlier this morning that it's worse than childbirth. What would you say to that?
Here we go.
I'm not commenting. Not digging a hole like Hayesy dug himself. But it couldn't compare. Surely that would be.
Oh, I can guarantee you, Orazio, it doesn't compare.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What are you saying? Doesn't compare to what? Childbirth or wisdom teeth?
Orazio, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Can't help but notice the old bringing us in coffee's dropped off a little bit towards the end of the season. I might need to pick that back up.
Oh, geez, goodness gracious me. Mate, appreciate it. We'll catch you really soon.
Thank you.
And good luck to the power.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, Hayesy, final weekend of the AFL round, yes?
Yes, correct.
And so as we head into the finals, I guess there's a few teams sweating on not only them winning, but also other teams winning or losing on their behalf.
Yes, and before we go into this, what I will say is it would have been much closer and much more intriguing had the correct decision been made in the Swans v Crows game.
Yeah.
That's a different story. That's last week's story.
Feedback via the middle finger from producer M there, who's a staunch Crow supporter. So I was watching the front bar last night, and they played a bit where Anthony Hudson, who is an elite commentator, Anthony was explaining all the permutations for this weekend in terms of who would make finals, and I thought he nailed it.
And so the Giants, if this continues, will be up in the 8 tonight, but probably not at the end of the weekend with the Western Bulldogs to play the West Coast Eagles. But they are a chance to replace any of those three teams that were at the bottom of the top 8 before today. So if Sydney don't win both their games, or St Kilda lose to both Geelong and Brisbane, or the Bulldogs lose to either West Coast or Geelong, and the Giants or the Bombers, whoever wins today, wins next week as well, they'll be in September, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Oh my gosh.
What the hell was that, Anthony Hudson?
It's simple, so just repeat what Hutto said.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Take that information into the weekend, everybody.
Jodie and Hayesy on Adelaide's Nova 919.